It's Our Story. Barry Rosenberg, Denver, Colorado.
Well, first comes to mind was John Simpson. John Simpson was director of the Regional Transportation District, our local public transportation authority. And Simpson wasn't a bad guy. But he certainly didn't understand disability issues. And I need to say, even before RTD was formed as a district, we had an organization going called MAD, Mobility Among the Disabled. And it was a nice acronym because we could talk about being mad, being had, and if there were changes, we were glad. And it just lent itself to a lot of interesting, potential press and the like. And it was very early on. RTD used to meet with MAD, members of MAD, and we wanted total accessibility. And this is now in the early 70s, maybe 73, 74. And the people from RTD were terrific, and their system hadn't started, and we were trying to promote, accessibility. And they listened, and they provided cookies and other desserts at meetings, and they were as nice as could be, but they didn't have anything of substance with services. So we after probably 9 months of just going to meetings and eating a lot of dessert and not getting anywhere, we decided to, and Wade and I were real good at that time of having ad hoc groups, and we had an organization. I think it was the RTD we had today, the Organization of Disabled Adults and Youth. I mean, it was Wade and I's cockamamie minds thinking up these programs. And I remember I organized the first demonstration against RTD, and I think RTD felt really the staff caught off guard. We got there about 2 hours before the board met, just to move all the movable chairs in this one meeting hall. And the first dozen rows, there were about probably 50 or 60 people with disabilities who use wheelchairs for mobility. And the front rows, and it was kind of hilarious that the board just stared. It's like, oh my God. I mean, this is the early 70s. And I think the staff was caught off guard. The press picked up on it. It made the media. It was quite good coverage. And I think they realized fairly early on that there was a formidable opponent to their nice little system. John Simpson, I think, was trying to run a bus system, and he saw people with disabilities as a barrier. The buses would be expensive. It would take time. He could certainly have worked with the community and make the system accessible, but no system in the country was. So was he going to take that risk to make it accessible, to be the first, or was he going to kind of fall in line with other people from APTA, other transportation districts? So he came out with a compromise, a couple of buses that went through some of the major corridors. There were, I think, 5 or 6. It was fixed line. It wasn't door to door. But it was, quote, special. It wasn't every bus. It was just a handful of buses used only by people with disabilities. For some people, it was remarkable. They were able to go places they had never gone, but it was not what we were advocating for. So John, early on, John Simpson really did not see, as so many other people, disability rights. And we were saying, yesterday, Rosa Parks died, and she didn't want to sit in the back of the bus, and our slogan was, "Hell, we'll sit anywhere in the bus." We just want to get on the bus. And but he never put 2 and 2 together. That really was a civil rights issue, rather than a bunch of crazies who wanted to tie up his system and cost the taxpayers more money.
The It's Our Story project is a national effort to make disability history public and accessible. Visit us at www.itsourstory.org or on the It's Our Story project YouTube channel.